The mixed martial arts fighter accused of beating his pregnant girlfriend is waking up in jail this morning. Willie Parks turned himself in this weekend and now faces aggravated battery charges. His girlfriend says Parks slammed her head into a steering wheel, and because of that, she broke her nose and had a concussion and a miscarriage. Parks is now in jail on a $50,000 bond. Well, the man police say killed his co-worker after a night of partying and drinking is still in jail in Albuquerque this morning. Donovan Wilson is now charged with murder after police say he beat up his co-worker who later died. Investigators say the two drove here from Window Rock, Arizona to go to a Mayhem concert in July. Police say Wilson told them his co-worker tried to take advantage of him that night, so Wilson beat him up. The co-worker was found in a motel parking lot and later died after being in a coma.
An Albuquerque cop who's now facing criminal charges after being accused of using excessive force is expected to have a court hearing today. This we are about to see in a moment is the police lapel camera video that investigators say shows several officers forcing their way into an apartment without a warrant, then tasing a suspect several times to get him to surrender. Officials say the video also shows one cop stepping on another suspect's head, then striking him 3 times after the man voluntarily gets on the ground with his hands behind his back. Now, one of the cops involved here, according to officials, is Officer Connor Rice. He is charged with battery and aggravated battery and is scheduled to have an arraignment this morning. He is on paid suspension right now.
Well, scary surveillance video this morning. A man pulls a knife at a Sam's Club in Santa Fe right before other shoppers took him down. Now he's set to see a judge today. Let's take a look at this video. Police say Adam Lovato here was trying to steal DVDs this weekend when he pulled out a knife. A bunch of customers took him down and held him until officers got there. After that, investigators say they realized Lovato was driving a stolen car, the same car that ran over Kenneth Barella's leg near his burrito truck last week. That is after a woman robbed him.
You know what? It didn't hurt at first because adrenaline was going. About an hour later when the ambulance came up and we were in the ambulance, that's when it started to puff up.
Now, investigators say they don't know for sure if Lovato was at that burrito truck when the robbery happened, but they say the woman who was there who stole the money was with Lovato at the Sam's Club. Police are now looking for her. Well, 2 people caught on camera robbing a few fast food restaurants in Albuquerque are now in jail. Police say Frank Madrid and Audrey Hapke went to this Dunkin' Donuts on Central recently and gave a worker a note demanding cash. Investigators say the worker left to go get help and Madrid took off without any money. The same thing happened at a Little Caesars a few minutes later, and police say after that the two went to a Taco Bell and took off with nearly $130, and after that they got arrested.
Mr. Madrid, I am imposing a bond of $100,000 cash as surety. While this matter is pending, you'll not possess any firearms or dangerous weapons.
Madrid is still in jail. Hapke is not.
The family of the 2 people who were recently killed in an Albuquerque home are trying to move forward. This weekend, their friends and families got together for a car wash at the Arby's on Indian School in Juan Tabo. It was in memory of Kirsten Landau and Dylan Searfoss. The aunt and her nephew were found shot to death last Tuesday. The suspect is Landau's ex-boyfriend. Money raised at the car wash will go to help with funeral costs. Some of the money will also help Dylan's mother move from the house where the 2 were murdered.
We're trying to help out so that she's not going to have to live there anymore. Nobody should have to live where they had to bury their son.
Close to $1,500 was raised at the event. An Albuquerque teacher is calling a student her hero, even though she is the one doing a lot to help the student survive. 16-year-old Mel Phelps Alderete has to fight every day to survive. When he was a baby, doctors worked to keep spinal fluid from seeping into his brain. Years later, his family says one of the shunts got infected. He went into surgery in March, but was left severely brain damaged. But Mel's family is thankful for the middle school teacher here, teacher Kathy Playbacher. They say she visits Mel almost every day, reads to him, and even helps him with therapy.
You know, he would come bounding into the workroom, Mrs. Kathy, and he would have a joke or a hug. His hugs were just unbelievable.
The teacher has also helped the family with donations from local businesses. If you would like to learn more about Mel or his family, he has his own website set up. You can always find it on our website. Just head to krqe.com.